Hi everyone, this is Jackie from Hike the Way, and today I wanted to talk to you about the different types of caminos you can do. The guided camino, self-guided, or just book everything on your own. As you know, the camino is a path through northern Spain that ends in Santiago de Compostela. And there's different ways you can do it. You can actually go online, do all your research, book all the hotels yourself through booking.com, and kind of plan out your own journey. You'll have to get to the starting point somewhere in Spain or northern France, and usually that's by train. This is kind of small villages, so there's no airplanes. So either train or by bus, you'll have to get there by yourself, but it's totally doable. Also, there's a self-guided or a guiding tour option. Now, a self guided tour is when a company will book the hotels for you along the Camino and probably transfer your luggage, but that's about it. They're not going to get you to the starting point. You still have to get there yourself. They're not going to provide any meals or anything extra. They're not going to give you any probably history of the Camino or things like that. You're kind of just booked on your own, but at least you have the accommodations. So you know from one start place to the other place, for your stage from one to the other, at least your accommodations will be booked. So you don't have to run and you have the whole day ahead of you. That being said, let's say you get injured along the way or that pace is just too much. There's really no leeway. Once they've booked your accommodations, you're kind of stuck on those stages. So you're going to have to adapt and either take a taxi or somehow make it to those stages. But if you feel comfortable doing that, it's absolutely doable. And it takes the kind of worry away from, oh, where am I going to stay that night? Is this hotel nice? Things like that. So those are good too. Now, we specialize in guided tours. And guided tour is different from self-guided in that not only do we book the hotels and we have the stages set for you, but we also offer the luggage transportation. We offer a van that meets you at different checkpoints along the way with snacks, or if it's raining, like a poncho, dry gear, just a place to sit down and relax, talk about things. And we also offer a guide. Depending on how large the group is, we have one guide who walks in the back, make sure everyone gets, going, and we'll have another guide in front. And these guides are local tourist operators. They are specialists in the Camino, they're specialists in Spain, and they walk the Camino and they know the history. So it's not like you're just walking along by yourself and don't get any information. Besides that, for example, in our guided tour, we give a packet of information about each stage you're going to. Each little town has secrets and interesting things about it. And so we give you all the information. So I'm passing through this town. This is where the miracle of the Eucharist happened here, or oh, this is where this really cool fountain is, or things like that. So you'll know tips and tricks like that. Also, we provide meals. Now, this is a big thing for me. I'm a total foodie. I love food. And only after living in Spain for 10 years did I realize how great everything is. There are certain drinks that I love, kind of like the Gatorade of Spain. They don't have Gatorade in Spain, but they have this delicious drink made by Coca-Cola that is so refreshing. Oh, and just appetizers and bread and different things that I love. And instead of having people try to figure that on their own, what good guided tours will do is have all your meals prepared for you. You go into these rural houses where you're staying, these little manor houses where the owners, also the restaurant chef, you go in their garden and you see their vegetable garden, and it's just wonderful to see them cook and to share in this meal together and have authentic, delicious food. So really good tours will do that. Something else that's really great is that guided tours will meet you where you land. So, for example, if you land in Madrid and you're staying in Madrid a few days and then going up to the Camino, your tour operator will meet you there in Madrid and help you get on the train, go with you to the starting point, and get everything arranged. Guided tours really take care of all the logistics. If you've never been to Europe before, if you don't speak Spanish, if you're a little worried about all of that, I would definitely recommend a guided tour. Now, what's also important in a guided tour, when choosing a guided tour, is that they don't take away the authenticity of the Camino. This is so important. The Camino, to me, to our company, is sacred. This is such a beautiful journey, and we try to keep it as authentic as possible. So if you're going to do a guided tour, which is a great way to go. I really suggest research that guided tour. If you're going to do a self-guided tour and you just want a company to book the hotels, that's great as well too. It kind of takes the pressure off. And if you're going to book it alone, go for it. You could probably find some places online. And if you don't find places online to book, if you just want to walk and see where it takes you, I'm great with that too. Anyway, I think you should walk the Camino no matter which way you take it. And I hope to see you walking soon. Buen Camino.